Hi, it's time once again for coffee, crafting, and cats with the Ginger Cat Lady. I'm Pam, and Harley is on the floor listening to the birds chirping and enjoying life. So today I'm so excited because I'm sharing something really special. This is my very first junk journal that I'm offering for sale, and I couldn't think of a better one to start with than Frosty the Snowman. So this is a one-of-a-kind little golden book journal from 1992. And once Frosty finds a new home, that's it. There won't be another journal just like him. I started with the original Frosty the Snowman little golden book. It's complete with that classic golden spine detail. The original story is still here in order with no alterations to the pages themselves. I haven't added anything to the pages. I haven't cut the pages down. Everything is exactly how it should be, okay? Key features of the book: there are 44 sheets of paper inside this girl, which gives you a total of 176 pages to work with. You'll find 28 different pieces of handmade ephemera inside, plus lots of decorated pages, pockets, and journaling spots. I used a lot of vintage book pages, lace, some ruffles, paper clips with fabric and ribbons, stickles, gems, and plenty of machine stitching in order to bring Frosty to life. There's a whole lot in here, but one of my favorite touches is right here in the front of the book. Right here. This is an interactive Christmas tree that you can decorate yourself. This little pocket right here comes with some ribbon that you can use for your garland, sequins that you can use as your baubles, and a little star for the top of your tree. So much fun and so very cool. All right, I'm going to set this off to the side. And I want to now take some time to go through and show you the book, do a flip through of it, talk about some of the things that are inside, and let you get to know her. And at the end, we'll talk more about if you're interested in it, how you can purchase it, and how much it's going to cost. All right. So we've got the cover that's intact. I made a spine out of chipboard, covered it with some fabric, 5-hole pamphlet stitch to make it a little bit sturdier, and then glued some buttons onto it. And then here's the back. All right. Every one of my books is going to come with a ginger cat because I'm the Ginger Cat Lady. There will be a note to the buyer here, and it will also have the number of books. So this is the very first book I'm selling, so it's got the number 1 on it. This is a handmade envelope made from junk mail. Handmade tag. Handmade tag with a piece of notepaper in it, or paper from like a notepad inside. And then of course you'll have the little bit of stuff to decorate the tree with. Handmade pocket made out of a piece of junk mail. There's plenty of tags in here. There's either tags that and journal cards that I have made, or some that have come from scrapbooking kits or digital kits, that kind of thing. So there's that. Some pages I've left blank so that you have room to do journaling on them, add pictures to them, whatever you want. This is perfect for a memory book, scrapbook kind of thing. It's perfect for daily or December daily, so you can do your 25 days of December daily there. This little guy is vintage, and I am so in love with him and sad that I don't have more like him. He is just so cute. This is a gift bag that I have closed up, and inside is just some paper that you can use to journal on, with the ribbon sewn onto the bottom of it. Space that you can put pictures, write something and put it on, glue it on top of it if you want to, whatever. Pages are intact, story is in order. This is another handmade item. that's on a belly band, so it'll pull out. It's just hard. I don't want to pull it out and then try and get it back in, but plenty of space for journaling there and on the back of it. There's lots of hand-dyed papers inside of this journal as well. Another handmade piece of envelope for a tuck space. Hand-dyed note paper. Another handmade tuck. And just a little card. This is a handmade wallet made out of a Mary Englebright page. I did not stick anything in these. I figured you could stick whatever you wanted to inside of that once you bought it. Try to leave some space for you to do your own thing on. This is just a piece of index card that's covered with a napkin. And then that part's a little tuck spot so you can stick whatever in there. Center of the signature, it's got a little Christmas tree charm. And another little charm that's kind of hard to see, but it says, it does say handmade on it right there. Another little note card. A piece of paper from a notepad. Some hand-dyed music paper. This is another piece of handmade ephemera, little envelope that you can stick whatever you want inside. An envelope so you can tuck whatever you want inside. This was a napkin that's been decoupaged on here. Another piece of junk mail envelope. This is a book page that has been covered, decoupaged with a napkin. You got some journaling space on the back. I love how the little snowman peeks through the window in this one. I think it's so adorable. Over here we have a little pocket that's just made out of a piece of notebook, or a piece out of book page. And some little baubles attached to it. This is just some sheet music. Deck the Halls. You can gesso over it if you want to, or there's a picture there. Glue things to it, whatever you want to do to that piece of paper. That's just the other side of that bag. Another piece of handmade ephemera where you've got the book page and a napkin decoupaged over it. The coloring book page here was hand-dyed. Little tuck spot with note card. This is a piece of, like the old vintage slides where you put it in a little projector and can watch the pictures from there. And I just decorated it up. It's a little tuck here, so you can tuck whatever you want behind there. There's a little bag that has a vintage postcard in it, kind of a Holly Hobby looking vintage postcard. Some tags. Another little tag. I love these. I think they're so cute. Beginning of the second signature. Little postcard that I stamped, or index card that I inked up and stenciled some snowflakes on there. Piece of paper from a notepad. I stamped this and colored it in. Another little index card that's covered, decoupaged with some tissue paper, and then a handmade cluster attached to it. Little wallet made out of vintage book page, and some little tags that are stuck in here. This is a vintage playing card that has some brown napkin over top of it. Just kind of push that white back a little bit. Some more notepad paper. This one actually is a post-it note kind of note paper, so it pulls off and then sticks back on there. This is just a piece of scrapbook paper that you can journal on. A really fun set of pockets over here. A little gift. There's a tag. Has the nice little bows made out of some lace. Another little journaling card. Another little journaling card. And then this adorable corgi that you can write on as well. I think he is just so stinking adorable, sticking out and peeking out from behind those little cards. Handmade tag that you can journal on the back. Here's another little pocket or tuck made out of an envelope. This is a piece of tissue, or not tissue, a napkin, decoupage to another note card. You can gesso over the back, put something on it, do whatever you want to it. Santa, making a list and checking it twice, just a piece of note paper. There's this really fun paper here. Piece of sheet music with some brown paper on the back that you can journal on. Little note card, Meowie Christmas. Down here we have Santa and just a little white button. Back here is another piece of index card that I ink smushed and splattered with some pink or with some gold paint, and the back that you can journal on. Little cluster down here. Another little index card with a note from Santa. Space to journal on the back. This, I love this. So this is a piece of book page that's from a Christmas book. And inside is a letter to Santa. So you can use that to journal on. You can have your child fill it out, or you can help your child fill it out, and then keep it inside the journal for memories. Blank spot note card that you can journal on. Put pictures on it, whatever you want to do. This is a vellum envelope with another little piece of paper from a notepad. List checked once, list checked twice. Recipient has been found naughty or nice. And that just tucks inside of a little vellum envelope. Got a little tuck here, the journaling card. I love this next page. Doesn't that look like a snowy winter scene? I just absolutely love it. Add a picture here, add some journaling here, whatever you want to do to it. Snowman, place to journal on the back. Lots of ribbons, sari ribbon, or sari silk ribbon, lace attached to the paper clips. This is a little envelope. There is nothing inside the envelope. You can use it to put whatever you want to in it. I just thought it was really fun to have somewhere to put some memories in. And in this very last pocket here, a piece of fabric that's attached to a card. And in this envelope is a letter from Santa. And there's space here to write your child's name or whatever name you want to write there. And then you've got the whole letter to Santa or from Santa on it, and space on the back that you can journal. And then both the front and back have been decorated on the edge here with the little pom-pom type trim. So that's Frosty, a cozy, whimsical little golden book journal from 1992, stuffed with 176 pages, 28 handmade pieces of ephemera, machine stitching, ruffles, and of course, the little interactive Christmas tree that's right there at the front. So this is my very first journal offered for sale. So it's a special piece of my crafting journey. And once Frosty heads off to his forever home, he is gone for good. So if Frosty feels like he belongs in your collection, here's how you can make him yours. Just send me an email at thegingercatladyjunkjournals@gmail.com. I'll also put it down in the description box for you. And then I will put together a square invoice for you with the correct shipping included. That way you'll only ever pay exactly what it costs to get Frosty safely to your doorstep. Once the invoice is paid, Frosty will be on his way to his new home, and maybe even with a little extra Harley paw print of approval tucked inside. So thank you so very much for supporting me as I take this next step in my creative journey. I can't wait to see who Frosty's new owner will be. And as always, may your scraps be endless and your glue never dry. See you in the next one. Bye.